go. Hello everyone. Welcome to the third annual Bokeh Focus photography exhibit. I am your live host this evening, Danielle Saintville. I am the Special Projects Assistant for the Center for Sustainable Journalism, and we are here live tonight at Atlanta Art Solutions. Let me give you guys our address if you're looking to come and actually be a part of the event physically. You can reach us at 689A 11th Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. And this year's theme is Atlanta Then and Now. And it's raining a little bit outside, so we're going to go ahead and get you guys inside and get a look around. This is our welcome setup team. Please introduce yourselves. This is our live viewing audience on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm Ashlyn Lindsay, and I am our Business Operations and Marketing Assistant.
Hi, I'm Jada. I'm a Circulation Marketing Associate.
Awesome. And how are we looking this evening? Do we have many people signed in?
Yeah, we're having the Future Glen. We've only been going for 11 minutes now,
Right.
so we'll still have more people arriving, but I think we're doing good so far.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. We can make our way around here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please introduce yourself. I'm here with the digital team on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, hello to all followers of the Center for Sustainable Journalism. My name is Natalie Puquay, and I am the grant writing and fundraising apprentice. Right now, we are about to go into our Bokeh Focus photography event, but we are also participating in a news match, which is a national campaign to encourage grassroots support for nonprofit newsrooms like the Center for Sustainable Journalism.
Yes.
So every dollar you donate to the CSJ from now until December 31st will be matched dollar for dollar. So,
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great opportunity to help out. It's double helping,
Yes.
if you look at it that way. Yes.
So yeah, you can make a donation by going to sustainablejournalism.org.
Thank you so much. And I'll take one of these awesome pamphlets for this evening. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Okay, guys, we can actually go inside. You guys can see here's our pamphlet. It's just like the poster that we had outside. It has our exhibit features, Rusty Miller. We're very thankful that we have a chance to showcase some of his work from the 50s and 60s. And we also have our young photographers that are going to be showcasing photos of Atlanta now. And come in if you guys want to look at the wall here. We have tons of info on Bokeh Focus, on the Center for Sustainable Journalism. This event is actually also in conjunction with the Atlanta, I have a few notes here because I have a lot of information to give you. The Atlanta Celebrates Photography organization. Also, I just found out this evening that we have the GIS lab here, and I'll actually read some of this information to you. It's the Department of Geography and Anthropology at Kennesaw State University, and the GIS program integrates geography information systems technology with applied research domains in the technology, theory, and applications of GIS and information systems. As you guys can read there is more information on GIS. We will be stopping by. They have a representative here. And I actually got a chance to speak with him a little while ago, and he told us exactly how they are integrating the technology and the geography along with the old photography. So very relevant, very interesting information. And I can give you guys some more information on Bokeh Focus. If you want to look here at some of our photography, and we have our bios posted. But the Bokeh Focus was created by the nonprofit organization, the Center for Sustainable Journalism, also known as CSJ. And the Bokeh Focus is a platform for photographers and artists to express the way they see the world. All of the artists are passionate about their skills and they practice it every day. for all of you who may not be familiar with Rusty Miller, he was a photographer born in the 1930s and he passed away in 1992. But he had quite a few photos of Atlanta in the 1950s and 60s. His love for photography began at a very young age, and he tried to follow his father's footsteps in the printing business, but he found his passion in photography. In the 60s, he opened his commercial photography business in Atlanta, finding success and receiving advertising awards for his work. On the weekends, he created his best work, which kept him in dark rooms for hours, printing his results. What Rusty Miller captured was the life of the people in Old Fourth Ward. If any of you guys are familiar with Atlanta or in Atlanta, I'm sure you know where Old Fourth Ward is. We have the Beltline in that area as well. But that was some of the area. He was photographing during the Civil Rights Movement. And it says homes in the Summerhill and Washington-Rawson areas were designated to be demolished to build the new Atlanta Fulton County Baseball Stadium in 1966. There were protests by the community, but the government officials ignored them. And that was some of the beginning stages of Atlanta's gentrification. But we can see here, as we come down and we'll revisit some of this information and more throughout the night. If you guys are interested in being a part of Bokeh Focus and being featured, definitely on Instagram, you can tag us at Bokeh Focus, and that's BOKEH_FOCUS. Again, at Bokeh Focus, Bokeh_Focus. You can be featured and follow and come and be a part of great events like this. So this photograph here is actually one of Rusty Miller's, and you can see the photographs that are around it are some of the now, kind of recreating the moments from the 50s, and we'll let you guys really get a chance to look at this. Photograph, and it looks like it's the Bible. It's in Matthew. I'm seeing page 919. Thereby I say unto you, these generations shall not pass till all these things. I'm seeing some underlining of the scriptures. I see the similarities here. The ice cream shop then and now. I wonder what then the name of that ice cream shop was. I see that now is at Nathan's. Please feel free to get closer. We love to interact with you. this is very interesting. I'm noticing the wheels even on this. I wonder, I guess this was some kind of material transport crate or, pallet. And the kids are really being innovative and using it to entertain themselves. And then when we come to now, we see the electric scooters that are all over town.
And the new She Foundation has been a big supporter for the CSJ.
Hey, look at me, Philip. Hey, Philip, I'm over here. Oh, that's a good picture. That's great. Thank you. I was looking to him right away, otherwise I forget.
Okay. I actually discussed with some of the GIS team about this photo. It was one of the only ones that they could find that had an address on it. So they were able to track down this location with the name and the address number, which they found out that it was on Houston Street, which is no longer a street in Atlanta. It's now John Wesley Dobbs. But using their technology, they were able to find that information. So it's very unique and neat, and we can discuss that more with them. But yes, it's photos from a street that's no longer around. I can understand why people don't like needles, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's not that bad. Just give them your dominant, try out something. No. You have to give it to your dominant. I keep on giving it my non-dominant RA. They just keep on poking me with the needles. And I'm just like, oh, sorry. I can give them one like 3 times. Biggest problem is Red Cross keeps on calling me. That's the biggest problem. They keep on calling me.
Softwares they have now.
That's it. Yes, we have some sponsors we'd like to thank as you guys are looking at the food. We have some appetizing selections for all of the Bokeh Focus guests. I want to give a special thank you to Pete, our venue sponsor. He's the owner of Atlanta Art Solution. A special thank you to Matt with Resurgence Printing for all of the amazing prints we are seeing tonight. And a very special thank you to Susan Todd, Rocky, and Rusty Miller's daughter, Elizabeth Miller, for allowing us to showcase Rusty's classic photos tonight. you guys have any questions for us tonight, feel free to comment, leave any comments. We will definitely get them answered for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I want to speak with some of our guests here to see how they're interpreting some of this art as well. Don't forget, keep and if you're on our Instagram, you can Journalism. Shout out to TSJ, where 2 years she worked in social media and videography. And I worked with filmmaker Roger Lewis, and visual interviewing. I worked with social media like boomerangs, so you got to do something, you know, cute and interactive. What's the finished product? It's like slow too. Look at us. Thank you too. I'm glad I had someone help me. Oh, you were just talking about it.
I'm here to support donations. They invited me to conference last year.
I mean, a journalist would definitely do all the fact checking, you know, finding the locations. But they're specifically located landmarks that historical relevance. And a lot of
How they use GIS? I hear GIS all the time. It's pretty cool.
yeah, Austin's the expert, so he has to fully explain it.
I like areas right now. Big area and then
Yes, ATL, for sure. Well, maybe I'll catch you in a project. I sat near you on the edge, like in front of Chelsea's office. I sat there, so I just but I remember you. I think I'm here, so you're not ready.
Yes.
Yes, Kirsten is our lovely camera woman, who you guys don't have the pleasure of seeing, but he knows Kirsten. Yes.
This is either a hotel or department building. And that's what they're saying. But it's not that this and this are no longer there. You know,
Okay. Everyone is happy to have you around as well.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
That's a good question. We would have to ask her. I don't know if she's going to be here this evening. She is here. We'll have to find out and ask her. Yeah, so here in the middle, we have some of Wesley Miller's photos. And then so this photo actually corresponds with these three. Yeah, that's definitely a now a very brand new basketball court. As a GRA, I started working with the Center for Sustainable Journalism as a graduate research assistant, and working in television, journalism. I have a news background. I thought that it would be a good fit. Georgia Power. I love how we get an ultimate view of this residential city photo here from another angle. We see that West End and the building next to it. I don't know the name of it offhand, but we see it there by the railroad tracks. I feel like that's in like the Castleberry area. And then we see and then these three are the nouns. You know, the cloudy sky. That's really nice. This photo corresponds with these three. This particular home looks like it's in the Martin Luther King Auburn Avenue area. I really like the similarities in the doors. That's Kirkwood. That looks like Kirkwood area. That looks like a Kirkwood house. Here, it almost looks like this was like inverted. The black portion became the large door, and then the white is the trimming. I see some of our
Something.
when she is serious about relaxing, getting things out, Norma and and I know she's here. I think I spot one of our other photographers.
We found all the habits for the founders
To get you on camera, we are doing the love that comparison. This is very intriguing. I was so intrigued by this one.
This is actually one of my favorites. It just looks like a window, but like the cool thing is I was walking down the street and like this is like a show. And there's a Bible in the window. And I'm so inspiring because there's no churches there. There's just a Bible. And it's a cool place like they can actually like if somebody follows this and they don't have that church or that they can actually like flip through this Bible. I thought that was so powerful.
Yes, wow. Very nice. Did you by chance take a look at the place where it was at that very moment? Okay. Well, I did. I was like, oh, Matthew. I started looking at the page over at the end, and I even read where they had it underlined. Yeah. Yeah. That was really good. That's really good. And so did you do all of the conversions? Wow. Okay, so let's look at some more.
Went back and checked my records. You're right. We do have it. And nobody from EPA has there's no productive. Yeah, like warn you to like be on the lookout because we got a hold of this data set.
Very live, even at 50.
Reuters tried to destroy it.
Especially in this photo right here with her that says it all. That's exactly how she is. Yeah.
Kids under 6.
I think it is young. Yeah.
They don't, but they're supposed to. So they wanted all this stuff, but counties like typically only give it. Like in Georgia, they wouldn't give it except at the county level. Like, oh, DeKalb's why? Well, yeah, DeKalb's why. Clarkston ain't so good. Or, like there are these pockets where it's bad, and so we wanted at the zip code level. They told Reuters they wouldn't give it to them. And when I read that, I'm like, no, that's not. So I had to fight it for like 6 months. They finally got them to cough it up, and sure enough, there's like all these little zip code areas that are just like lit up all the time. Aggregated across the counties. Have to look at here. Go down like the neighborhood, it's like here. The whole southwestern border of Georgia, like Alabama, somewhere. That's just like bananas. It's like triple Flint level ratio of lead level poisoning in kids.
And you got 3 people, yes. Very nonchalant. Others are like not really.
Have elevated lead levels.
Yeah, this one was really cool. I noticed how they took talent with wheels on it. Right, yes. Yeah. I know.
So we've got all this stuff, and now
So the apartment's not there
It's
anymore.
not there anymore. I'm so sad because it's been 10 years since I had actually seen it, and it was still like for years, but now it's just
Wow. So you got this photo. So where is this?
We found,
it used to be
we don't know
Simpson Road.
Yes.
Simpson Apartments. But now it goes to Simpson Road.
Yes, I'm familiar. Wow. I feel like I don't know whether is it closer to Collier?
I'm not sure.
I feel like there's not a lot of green in the area that I'm familiar with.
Bring your dump truck. We got lots of stuff. Take it all away. Here you go.
It's like
Have fun.
2 miles.
Enjoy those houses. See you later. Bye. Problem solved.
I remember we used to, like, as children, we used to, like, pretend to be fishing because there's a weeping willow here in the creek. And then we use the branches as, like, fishing rods.
Wow. How connected is that? That's amazing. And so were you, this was also in that were you, did you say?
I know, I was saying, I like how it's like a white car, like I know where. And then if you look up there, like, there's like a white car.
Yeah. So is this nearby? Is that nearby this area or?
I actually don't know where we were. I was in the backseat while Ashley was driving. And I was like, wow, this street looks so nostalgic. Like, the old, I don't know where it was. I think it was a little bit. I was like, wow, this is so cool. And it just kind of reminded me of this part here.
Yes.
And so I was just like,
Ah, nice. And I definitely saw you with the scooter in the palette.
still get the little cuteness of it.
Yes.
Man, she was behind this back. And it gives you a story. You see people in that lane, like, you're wondering, like, what are they talking about? Like, what's really going on in this country?
Yes. Yeah, nice. I would have even thought that this could have been, I mean, the car is pretty new age, and this was a dead giveaway. But without that, this could be a dated photo as well.
The only thing, I still think the police scooter would have gave it away just a little bit.
Okay, yeah, right. Right, exactly. The green.
Definitely. It's cool because these people actually didn't know each other. They just started talking.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, and this is a hot topic this evening. So are you familiar with what GIS is? So, yeah, this is Rusty's, as you know, and it's the only photo that has an address. So they were able to like track and locate exactly where they were. And so it was on 360, and that's no longer here. That, like you said, Simpson Road, it's called it's John Wesley Dobbs now. So that, did you know it when it was Houston Street? Okay. Yes. But yeah, that was very interesting.
So, like, this was John Wesley Dobbs.
Yeah.
Like, to get as close to this address as possible, but I still didn't quite know, like, where it was. One John Wesley Dobbs is mostly just Georgia State, and that's what I was just trying to get, like, how it's kind of compared to this, like, and how it's been
Okay. Wow, thank you so much for all the behind the scenes information. I love it. And I'd love to get a photo with you. photography, and how are you feeling right now?
I think they've done a really nice job. The students have really come through. They've done an excellent work, I think, in showing Rusty's, the work that Rusty did in the 1960s, and then showing the contemporary angle. And not just the way that sort of reflects on that exact place, but in a way that shows the trajectory of the city. I mean, if you imagine his earlier work from the 1960s, from the early 1960s, and then look at it today, well, what he was portraying really was an apartheid era, segregationist society deeply embedded in the South. And we've gone from there to a more cosmopolitan, multiracial city that's much more mixed than we were before. But we're still dealing with so many problems. Some of them are contemporary and zoning, and we've got parking lots for beautiful old Victorian buildings used to be. But some of the problems are more complex. But I think the students have done a really good job of telling a bigger story about it.
Yeah. Do you have, without any bias, I mean, is there any one photo that may stand out to you more than the others, or something about it that catches your eye?
I love the Rusty shot. Some of the Rusty shots.
I have a lot of jealousy.
My favorite is the one down in the corner agency. And I think I like it so much because we were able to pinpoint the exact location of that photo. And you can see that on the other corner where the geography students up at pinpoint. I love that shot a lot. But I really like some of the melody that's been done, that's shown here behind me. If you were to look, for example, if you were to look at this photograph today, there's not a lot of difference between what Rusty shot in 1960 and what Melody shot in 2019. But if you really zero in and look at the cost of hamburgers and the ice cream cone, and you look over here and you say they were 12 cents, then that gives you an indication. Right. I like these two shots.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
There's a lot of good stuff in here.
Yes. We did get a chance to question Melody a little bit, and she gave us the insight that she really liked the face of this young girl in comparison with the face of this one. Yes, it is. I said I was wondering what the name of this store. I know it's Nathan's. I wonder what the name of that shop was.
There's a lot of mystery still.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yes.
We don't know. You should talk to Elizabeth and ask her. We don't know. There's also a shot on the other side of the wall of a grocery store. There's some market, and it's just a hives of bacteria. You can see all the stuff going on. I want to know what that place is, but we have not been able to find it out. Ask Elizabeth about it. See what she says.
Okay.
There are lots of mysteries.
Okay. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it. And I'm sure we'll see you again as we continue. Okay. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Let's see.
I said,
I have some friends that came out. It's probably just
I could not understand. It's not just like your own presence. He's like, man, and it was like, I had to like.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see my beautiful family and friends. Yes, Antoinette. Yes, so we are actually live on Instagram and Facebook. For everyone who can't actually be here, they're not fortunate like us to see this all in person. We're giving it to them digitally. So yes, this is Jasmine, Nada, Genesis, Angelina. Hey, I had some earlier. I hope you enjoy it too. And Antoinette and John, the beautiful parents. Have you guys had a chance to look at any of the art yet? Oh my God, do you have some favorite pieces? I'd love to discuss. Yeah, lead the way. I love your earrings. Wow. So, just so you guys know, the theme is Atlanta. So these are pictures from like 1930s. And then there's young photographers in their 2019 photos. So, yeah, we can talk about it with Mommy. Yeah, the photographers are here. Yeah, lead the way.
That's right. She on the right is from the future.
Oh, wow. So that's a noun. So Kaylee, oh my goodness, yes. I've been waiting to catch you when someone didn't have you in a corner. So, yes. I have a friend here who came to support us. I asked her if she had any favorite photos of the night, and yours is one of them. That's awesome. So I wanted to kind of get the backstory and kind of hear.
Is it the bridge one? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
All right, you picked a good one.
Yay.
Yeah, so that photo, we were all just driving around. We had met up to drive around and like look for photos a few times. And we just saw this bridge, and one of those instances you literally just pull over on the side of the road. But there's actually a business that's right in front of the bridge, and so there's kind of a guardrail so you can't walk. The bridge is not, it doesn't go all the way across. So I started talking to the gentleman who owned that business, and you know, where is this bridge? Like, where is this from? How long has it been here? Things like that. And it was a really cool conversation because he had grown up and lived there, and that was his family business type of idea. But yeah, so we just walked out. I don't know, it's like a quarter mile or so, and yeah, got this photo is actually also taken in that same area because the train track is right underneath. Yeah, so it's crazy to get the two different views in such a similar spot.
Yes. Do you know how close you were with that house and in the Rusty Miller photo?
So
the houses?
I believe that we were very close. I can't tell you exactly where we were, but a lot of Ashley's photos as well, the ones we had with the houses stacked up and then the trees and everything, all of this was around the same area, so we must have been like very close, I assume, yeah. Because this one, I went back, I had taken this photo before and then I went back and kind of took it again, and I wanted like a person in it or something to see, so yeah. I'm sorry, I know you guys are getting like the back of my head.
No, you're great. So just starting it. Do I need to save the video or anything? Point you to the right person. You want to go in there? Okay. Yes. This is so cool. So another one. So mine, one of my faves over here is the doors. Let's go down here. Okay. So when I came through here the first time, it was like inverted. You know, the black and the oval top, and then the white trim here. Yeah, I really like that. I like how you did that there.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It took a lot of just like staring at houses in neighborhoods and I think it was Melody who caught like the similar brickwork in these two that I didn't pick up on at first, and then I looked for that awning for so long. Like, I really wanted to find that house, but it's okay. I found something close.
You did a great job. And I was guessing that this was in like the Auburn Avenue, like
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, I think at the time, that was exactly where I needed to be in a way. But
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is so great. Thank you so much. I didn't know that.
I appreciate that too. It was awesome to be a part of it.
Yes. I'm so glad for you guys' talent and time. This is great. This was one of my favorites for a while.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, man.
Timing matters. A lot of these are from like parking lot, from the parking lot views for the skylines.
When you mentioned timing, like what time?
That was probably about 6:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was working at Georgia Public Broadcasting, and this is actually just from that parking deck. So just early in the morning getting to work and seeing like a similar reminiscence of skyline.
Yes, yeah. I know, that was really nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is really great.
So everyone had their own wall.
Yeah, so that we broke it up that way. So we all got 4 photos. I just did 3 of my own for every one of his. Yeah, so that's the 2 of his and my 3. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. It started when I was in college. My photojournalism professor was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, so you can actually check out Ashley.
I just went back and I'm gonna
Here we have Rusty Miller's photo back at the top, and then we have Ashley's versions around it. Photographers, generations from now, who will be featuring Ashley's photos like we're doing Rusty Miller's. She did them a good solid by putting the addresses, capturing the addresses on her doors. It's pretty nice. This one will be hard for them. Powerful, as like all the rest of them show homes. It's like this could actually be someone's home, or what was. That's right behind the Jordan Dome. That's Vine City. Yeah, and John mentioned a market to us earlier. This was actually the photo that he was referencing. It is thriving for sure. Oh wow, the old school. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's like Auburn Market. It says Colonial. You see that on the door? Wow, Ashley captured the HIV ad in hers, so that's going to tell a story of its own. And the sun, and how no one's out there now, but over here, it's like... And then I think this is the last Rusty Miller artwork photograph here with the hydrant. Wow, that looks like prime relaxation. That is good. And then we see here more photos of Atlantans. And now, guys, we have come to the highlight of GIS, where I mentioned Austin earlier. Austin is here now in the flesh. So, Austin, I told them the story about the Diamond Employment Agency, and I told them that you were the expert and you can explain it much better than I do. So please do kind of let us know what all goes into and what you guys do.
Okay, so GIS stands for Geographic Information Systems. So what that really does is it's a way to take geographic data and analyze and manipulate it through maps and different various research methods. So what we did in doing that is I used a tax assessor's website, which is a GIS database, and I was able to view that and click on these different parcels, these land parcels, and find different information on these different locations. Now you can obviously just eyeball it and you can look at the geometry of the roads and tell where it goes. This right here is a fire insurance map from 1911 from the Library of Congress, and those are free to the public, they're online, and you can actually go in and zoom in, and these are all hand drawn. And you can see the address numbers on here. They're very small here, but I knew that's where 169 Houston Street used to be. So you see Houston Street. And a lot of the roads in downtown Atlanta were actually changed in the late 60s, early 70s to rename them after civil rights activists like Jesse Hill Jr. The road used to be called Butler Street. So it's really a lot of visual aids along with various research methods put in with GIS. So yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Yes, it is. And we appreciate you guys for sure for all that you do. This is really great. And I know that you're a senior.
I am.
You're going to be graduating.
Next
so
month.
yeah, I hope that they have some other students just as bright as you in the program that can continue to let us know all the great things that GIS is doing.
Right now, the GIS program has 79 enrolled students, so we're always going to be a smaller program, but it's a very, very efficient program. GIS is actually growing a lot too.
So is Simi, am I pronouncing it correct?
Yeah, Simi.
Simi. Is Simi here tonight?
She is not. She's actually a freshman.
Okay.
So she's pretty green to all this stuff.
Rising star.
Yeah, so she's working with the GIS department. She's actually in communications, so her major is not GIS.
Okay.
But she actually used our direct applied research course for one of her credits. So, yeah.
Very nice. And she's bridging it, where you have the technology, you know.
She did a lot of the media. She helped design this, actually. She helped with a lot of research. I just did a lot of the designing of the maps, things like that.
Thank you so much, Austin.
Yeah.
This is great. Have you had quite a few groups of people come in?
Actually, we're kind of getting goosebumps. Rusty Miller's daughter is here.
Yes.
So she came by and asked me about it. And she was really wanting to know, actually, this exact photograph, where it was. So I was able to tell her. So now she's going to go back to that same place where her father stood and took that photograph.
Nice.
So she's excited about that.
Yes, and you helped her do it.
Megan didn't. I don't think.
Thank you so much again. I think that there's speeches going on.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Imani Dennis, and I'm a student at Georgia State University. I'm a senior, so I'm almost done. Thank you. I am about to graduate with a bachelor's degree in journalism and a minor in political science. So that's really cool. On behalf of the CSJ leadership team, John Fleming, which he was really fast, Chelsea, and Leslie Lapidus, thank you for coming tonight. The Center for Sustainable Journalism aims to discover innovative ways to produce financially sustainable, high quality, and ethically sound journalism via applied research, collaborations, and advancing innovative projects. It runs multiple projects, including Youth Today, the Juvenile Justice Information Exchange, the Georgia News Lab, which is what I'm in. We basically stare at spreadsheets until our eyes start to go numb. And Bokeh Focus, which we're kind of working on tonight. Tonight's theme is Atlanta, Then and Now, where student photography is paired with photographs from Rusty Miller. Rusty Miller was an Atlanta native who documented people who lived in neighborhoods like Old Fourth Ward, Vine City, and Summerhill during the Civil Rights Movement. Our student photographers were inspired by his work and worked tirelessly to seek out sites where Rusty originally took those photos and then went back to photograph those sites so we could see the difference from their creative lenses. You guys heard music from the past and the present. It's really cool. You guys were wondering what the theme of everything was. And we also have a photo booth back here. You guys should take some pictures. We've got cute little signs and stuff like that. First, I want to say thank you to our venue sponsor, Peter from Atlanta Art Solutions. Where are you, Peter? Okay. He also runs around a lot. He loves giving tours of this space, by the way, and it's really incredible. So if you guys get the opportunity, you should totally ask him for it. And then I want to do a special shout out to Matt with Resurgence Printing for the incredible prints you guys are viewing tonight. But I mainly want to thank Susan Tawbrook and Rusty Miller's daughter, Elizabeth Miller Stepkanoff, for letting us showcase Rusty's photos tonight. So, if you're interested in purchasing these photos, you should totally talk to him about it because they're really cool.
Elizabeth, that's who you should talk to.
Oh, sorry. Elizabeth, this is his daughter. You should talk to her. But yeah, they're pretty amazing. So, Elizabeth, Susan. A couple of fun facts about Rusty's work. The first full exhibit of his work was voted top exhibition in 2019 by Arts ATL. And Susan is currently working with HBO because they're interested in using Rusty's photos in a documentary about the 60s to 80s, which is really cool. I want to go ahead and start with the first photographer, Melody. So if everyone could just face this way, kind of loop around so everyone can see everything. That'd be great. Thank you. Oh, you guys are really good at this. I expected that. Melody McLaurin is a Kennesaw State University student who's an aspiring writer/director, and she can't stand Disney live-action remakes. I'm holding out for The Little Mermaid, but we'll see. So, if everyone could just go ahead and give applause to Melody, and we'll go ahead.
I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out and supporting the work that me, Ashley, and Kaylee did. So this is Rusty Miller, and this is my take on what he's done. So I've always been interested in photography, and the way that I fell in love with telling stories, and through writing, I actually admired how photography was this still motion, but still something that's moving, and you can tell with everything that he's taken, you wonder a little bit more. There's depth to the photos, and that's really something that I've tried to convey. So with the work that I did, I wanted to actually focus on the people aspect. And so with everything, you can see a little bit of the personality of Atlanta from then to now. And so I just wanted to talk about a couple of the photos, mainly starting with this woman right here. Her name is Miss Maurice. She's 58 years old, and she lives in a Vine City neighborhood. She was actually born in one of the houses that got torn down. But I really hope that from my photos you can see her character. I can't really explain it, but this photo I think can. And I actually lived in these same apartments that was on Simpson Road. This is what it looks now. It's really covered in greenery, but I still have fond memories, and so I just wanted to share the Atlanta that I know with what you guys have now, and I want for you guys to actually be able to see yourselves in these people as well. Thank you.
One of my favorites from hers is, if you see, there's this one over here. She was able to kind of get an exact version of that, which is really interesting to me. That was my favorite one to look at. But, so now we're going to introduce our second photographer, Kaylee. If everyone could just, she's right here. If everyone could just, just look in this general direction. I'm not the best at crowd control, but you guys are killing this. This is Kaylee LaFavor. She's a UGA graduate, and she participated in News Lab, like myself, and she used to work at Starbucks, so we're pretty sure that we're actually twins. And now she's an intern at GPB. So if everyone could just give her some applause. And
Okay, hello, hi everybody. As she said, my name is Kaylee LaFavor. I just graduated, excuse me. I just graduated from UGA in May with my journalism degree. I got into photography while I was there. I worked at the Red and Black newspaper for quite some time, and I reported a lot, but I started to pick up the photo assignments. Cameras can get you in just about anywhere, so I went to concerts and protests and rallies, covered all the political stuff, and then I found out about this project and was really excited. Not just for photography reasons, but also because I'm a writer, and I've been a writer my whole life. I love journalism for a lot of reasons. It's very important to me to have a career where you can bridge writing and meeting new people and traveling and documenting and learning so much all at the same time. And this project really highlighted that in so many ways for me. When I first found out about the project, I was in Athens still, so I could not go out to Atlanta and start photographing immediately like I wish I could have, but it's probably better this way. I would look at the photos and I would try to imagine exactly what it would look like now and I expected to go to Atlanta and be able to picture the exact same scene and maybe like have the exact same woman standing there ready for me to take her photo, and that did not happen. So instead I chose to focus a lot on the feeling that Rusty Miller's photos really elicit. I think Rusty Miller we know he was an exemplary photographer, but he really brought a new definition to documentary photography to me. He was clearly in his community, and I mean, maybe he didn't talk to every person he photographed, but I'd like to think that he would never have had an issue going up and striking a conversation with them. So I tried to embody that a lot while I was walking around. I talked to a lot of people. Some of it was good, some of it was weird, but that's the city, I guess. So yeah, I am really honored to have had the opportunity to work on this project. It's changed the way I think about photography, and I walk around with my camera on my shoulder, and it's for reasons like this. And so I hope that you all are able to kind of take that away from his work and my work as well. And thank you again for being here tonight.
All right, so we're going to do guys a little more for the rest of the night. So if we could all just stand right over here, that'd be great. So let's go ahead. Ashley Osborne. She's a Kennesaw State senior who will be graduating in the fall. When she was 7, her first camera fell into a fountain, but she still has a passion for seeing the world around her. So if everybody can give her an applause, I'll run over there and give her
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the photography curator for Bokeh Focus. And Bokeh Focus is the photography project here at the CSJ. It's aimed towards youth photographers and artists, and we want to give them a platform to share their voice and their work, because their work means something not only to them, but to the people who see it and really connect with it. It was originally created to replace the photo blog for the Juvenile Justice Information Exchange. Cool stuff. And right now we're doing a series of interviews with student photographers that you can check out online on our website or on our Instagram, Bokeh_Focus. So being the curator has been a really cool experience, and my favorite part has been being able to put together this exhibit. And like Imani said, my passion with photography started when I was like 7 years old, and I borrowed my mom's digital camera. Promptly dropped it in a fountain, thus starting my promising photography career. And what really got me about Rusty's photos when I first saw them wasn't so much that they were these big, grand things. They were very simple photos. they focused on people and places that a lot of people didn't really see. And what he captured was humanity and the genuine emotion. And to me, the ability to make your audience feel something just by looking at photos, that's the mark of a true photographer. So what we did for this project was we took these photos that Rostina took back in the 1950s, 1960s, around that era, and we did direct and indirect comparisons. And for the direct comparisons, we tried to find out as much about the locations where he shot. And we went back to take those same photos, and we tried to mirror them, sort of, where we would try and get the same composition, which is the angles, and the framing. And then for the indirect ones, we focused on the people in his photos. And we wanted to capture that same humanity and genuine emotion. And what we did was we kind of walked around Atlanta, went around to a couple different places, and took these photos. And it was such a unique experience for us that it really meant something. So thank you so much for coming out to support us, and we hope that you enjoyed the photography.
Okay, so I just want to do another quick thank you to our CSJ journalists, our faculty, and our staff for making this night possible. I also want to say thank you to you guys because all of my jokes landed. Don't know how that happened. Much appreciated. And I want to thank again Peter from Atlanta Art Solutions, Matt with Resurgence Printing, Susan, Elizabeth, and Atlanta Celebrates Photography. And I want to go ahead and introduce Natalie Fuqua, as she's going to talk to you guys about giving. She is an English major at Kennesaw State University. She loves Shakespeare, but she also isn't afraid to pick up some kickboxing gloves. So if you ever want me to join you, that would be much appreciated.
I'm Natalie Fuqua, and I'm the grant writing and fundraising apprentice for the CSJ, so I'm putting my English degree to good use. I've been working for the CSJ since May, and this is my first Bokeh Focus event, so so I do want to thank you guys for joining us for our third annual, even though I haven't been here all 3 years, but this is our third annual Bokeh Focus Young Photographers event, Atlanta then and now. And I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the work here. They're amazing student photographers like Ashley and networking with them because their work is outstanding. So now, tonight, we are giving you all the opportunity to invest in our work like this and help continue your student work like you see tonight on the walls, because we've received a very generous opportunity from the Knight Foundation, Democracy Fund, MacArthur Foundation, the Gates Foundation, the Miami Foundation, and many more to do something called Newsmatch. They partnered with us to match every dollar donated to the CSJ from now until December 31st of this year. So your giving tonight is going to help us create momentum for our goal this year of $25,000 in the next 6 weeks. And tonight's goal is $5,000. So all of your donations will be matched dollar for dollar up to $1,000 per donor during the fundraising period. And tonight, all donations will actually be matched 2 to 1 thanks to a very generous double match from the Jonathan Logan Foundation. So shout out to Jonathan Logan. And for anybody who wants to give tonight, you can give at this table right here. We'll be here. You can do it by card, cash, or check. And before you leave, you can go to the red counter and they can do it by card, cash, or check is there as well. And however you give here or with the iPads over there, it all goes to the same place, the CSJ. And honestly, no matter what the donation amount is, it all goes to helping us at CSJ continue to make projects like the Young Photo Exhibit happen. The CSJ is really a great place for student experiential learning because we're constantly preparing all of our students for their careers. I mean, I'm a textbook example. People ask me, what do you do with an English degree? Well, I'm getting experience as a grant writer in fundraising, the nonprofit industry, while I'm going to school at KSU. So they give me a huge opportunity, and I'm very grateful every day to go to work here. We are really just a great example of experiential education because every year we have like at least 15, most 20 students working with us, and since 2012 we've had more than 90 students who worked with us, and we paid every single one of them for their labor. So that's very important. And remember, every dollar you give tonight equals $3. So Monty's going to be making announcements throughout the night as our donations come in. so you know how we're doing to reach our goal of 5,000. So thanks for joining us, and tonight is such a great opportunity to see what our organization can accomplish. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.
Okay, so we still have some really fantastic music. I don't even think we're done with the playlist, and we still have some food. So everybody still mingle, talk, you know, ask me how I came up with these god-awful jokes, and everybody have a good night. Thank you.
Oh, in the car?
Hey,
Okay.
sorry. We've already reached $700. So as an equivalent, that's like 5 open.
guys enjoyed hearing from each of the artists individually. I have been mingling more, taking part of some of our delicious treats, and please don't forget to donate. As you guys just heard, all you have to do is click the link associated with the video, and if you're tuning in via Instagram, just click the link in the bio, and feel free to donate as much, as little as you can. Every donation helps, and as you see, all the young photographers and even the families of deceased photographers, you still have a huge community to support and continue to thrive. It was really great talking with the GIS and hearing how they're improving the whole photography abilities to locate photos and recreate great works like Rusty Miller's. If you guys are just tuning in, we are at Atlanta Art Solution. I do have the address written down because I don't have it memorized just yet, but we're at 689A 11th Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30318. And this is the third annual Bokeh Focus. I think someone has have left their lights on their car, so we're helping them out right now. But for all you guys who are tuning in, this year's theme is Atlanta Then and Now. And we're showcasing some of Rusty Miller's work, along with 3 young upcoming photographers, and their interpretations and the new versions of Atlanta, in comparison with the photos from the 1950s and the 1960s. So one of the photographers that we did not get a chance to speak one-on-one with is Ashley, so I do want to make my way over to her. I see she's kind of speaking with some people, but I'm going to make sure that we get a one-on-one with her. As you can see, the food was great because it is disappearing. Yes.
I did not notice your earrings until right now, and I love the hats.
Thank you very much. I love your curls. Your hair is amazing.
Everyone thinks it's a perm, but it's not. This is all natural.
I can kind of tell. That's natural beauty right there. So,
I was contracted to be the backup photographer because the original photographer wasn't here. And then I wrote an article over there that the company is part of the exhibition. It was part of my advanced media reporting class.
Okay.
And it turned out really well. There were about maybe 25 to 30 of us in the class, and the top 3 articles got to be a part of the exhibition.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'd love to walk over and hear a little bit. Austin. Let me get this. Okay. So which one is yours?
This one's my article.
Lost in Atlanta.
Lost in Atlanta.
Okay, Juan Pablo.
Yes.
I see though, I recognize those curls anywhere.
So
please tell us about it.
So our articles were just supposed to be based on Rusty Miller and his photography. And as a photographer for the past 7 years, my goal was to go out and recreate as similar as possible where the pictures were taken. So I actually had a lot in common with Joshua. He used the same Sanborn fire maps that document the area back in the day up to 100 years. And that helped me identify that this picture, that building is that building right there. And that building is that building right there. So it helped me match up a lot. And I had a lot of fun recreating the image. But it's so amazing to realize how much Atlanta recreates itself every couple of decades. It never stays the same, and just even construction on top of construction really changes the outlook in the area. And writing this article really opened my eyes about how little I knew Atlanta. And I feel more of an Atlantean now than ever before.
So how long have you been here?
I've been here, I moved here when I was 8 months old, so I've been here for about 20 years. So to say that I'm just now going out into the community is somewhat sad, but I'm going around and fixing it, I'd say so.
All right. Well, I mean, I know you had a lot to do in those 20 years, there was a lot of growing up you had to do, so.
For sure.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much for sharing, Juan. I appreciate that.
And then my classmate right here, Eric, he also wrote this article. That's him. And we all got to work collaboratively, but we each had to write our own individual article. And that made it a lot easier, and it made for a more cohesive assignment. So seeing it all come together is really something. I never expected to be a part of something like this. And it's nice.
Very nice. Is Megan here as well?
I am sad to see that she's not here.
She's not here. But I'm glad you and Eric were both able to come and represent for your projects and your papers. That's really great.
Is the live stream going well? Y'all having fun?
Yes. And if you guys have any questions on Facebook. Make sure you comment in. We'll ask the questions. If you'd like to be featured with Bokeh Focus, you can tag us at Bokeh Focus. That's actually Bokeh_Focus. BOKEH_FOCUS on Instagram. Tag us, tag your work, and you can be a part of this event just like Juan. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can catch Ashley as well. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the night. We're gonna hang out. Get some of Ashley's insights on her photo. Turned out is great too. And while we're waiting for Ashley, I'll actually go ahead and read her bio information. It says that Ashley Ashland is a 21-year-old senior at Kennesaw State University, majoring in journalism and emerging media. She works for CSJ's Bokeh Focus as an assistant website curator and event organizer. Photography, writing, and painting are her favorite hobbies. She's a Georgia native, and she's excited about this exhibit and the opportunity to view Atlanta through a different lens. Ashley is a photographer for engagements, weddings, graduations, and more. So you can actually book her for your upcoming events. Keep that in mind. She quoted, "Every photograph tells a story. It's a glimpse into the past that carries with it real emotion. The best photography is the kind that makes you feel something." That's definitely a statement of passion. And as we stated earlier, all of the artists here have the skill and they definitely have the passion. And I see that Ashley's a hot commodity tonight. She's going from one viewer to the next. But that's great. I'm so glad that everyone is engaged and really enjoying the photography. I know you guys are behind the camera, but I do want to ask, do you have any favorites? And I don't mind switching it, you know? Let me get a little bit of you, Kirsten.
I really like this for some reason.
Okay.
It's like a silhouette of the guy. You can't really see him really well. I think, I don't know, this one has been my favorite out of all of them. For whatever reason, I don't know. This one just was like really interesting to me.
Yes, it is nice. And the point, the structure, the skyline in the back, I like it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. And Kayla, let me get you as well.
I think my favorite is going to be Miss Melanie. Yes, over there, you know, posted up behind in front of the fence. She shows a lot of personality. You see like her life story, her face, and her eyes, and I think that really just means something, especially being an Atlanta native. You know, I see a lot of people like her reminds me of like so, you know, in the next couple of decades, and my family and things like that.
Very nice. I was trying to get you and her in the background, so yeah. Nice. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see if we can grab that. I'm gonna try to sit with her. Awesome. So yeah, I want to start right at I said basically you did all of the photographers who are going to be trying to trace your work back, you know, in the decades to come. You did them a solid adding the address numbers on your photos.
Yeah, well, it was really difficult to try and find the exact locations that Rusty Miller shot at. foundation left behind, and all this work was published after he died. There was no metadata on the images because this is 1960s. But what we did was for the first photo up here, if you can see really far up there, there's an address that says 504, and based on where Rusty used to shoot, around Buttermilk Bottom and Old Fourth Ward, Vine City, what we did was look up the 504 addresses that match the street patterns with the houses, and we found 504 Rankin Street, which is sort of where we had an idea it might have been, and then we went to go take photos down there, except 504 is now a condo building. So that's why we have a couple of different addresses because it's on the same street, just to kind of show a little bit about it.
Oh, wow. So, what area is this?
This is around Vine City, actually.
This is? Oh, wow. I don't know if I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's a really small little neighborhood, actually.
Yeah, I like this design. I guess these are like lofts or like townhomes or something in the back.
Yeah, the condos are in the back, and that's technically 504. The driveway is way a couple houses down, so it's interesting. It's interesting to see the development because there are still overlooking houses later on down the street. So it's a lot of history in one area.
And this one seems very traditional with the potted plants and the brick. I like it.
It was a lot of fun to go take these photos.
Yes. This one I said will probably be the hardest for someone to try to trace down in the future. But I'm thinking that this could still be a pretty good hint.
Oh yeah.
That apartment building is that.
Yeah, investigative journalism is nuts. I mean, you can take the smallest detail and try and get a lot of information from it, or you can have a full photo and have nothing to go on. It really can go either way.
Wow. Yeah. And depending on the investigator.
Yes, yeah.
They're like, oh, call this number. They know where.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so then moving down here, I'm excited to hear your commentary on these three photos.
Okay, these were actually all taken in the exact same area within like a mile of each other. This photo is this house, just from a different angle. Yeah.
I never would have known that. I would have put that together.
Yeah, but the original Rusty photo, our first idea was to look at the street signs, on the intersection, but they're too exposed. You can't get any information from them. But we did know that it was around Vine City, a couple other areas. So what I did, and this took me a while, but I went through Google Maps and I kind of just like scrolled down the streets, and I ended up with this shot. And it's not an address because it's a construction site, but it had the same composition as Rusty's original photo, which is what I liked so much about it. So we drove down to the area, and I climbed a fence to get this photo right here. Yeah, but it was really fun.
Dedication.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So tell me about this one.
That one. So right next to the construction site, it's been a construction site. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but they've got like a lot, and then they've got like a wooded area, and a lot of people end up sleeping down there. I mean, I was just like, so there's a lot of mattresses and a lot of just like evidence of people living there. There's food tables, furniture, and it's really interesting.
And that was my take when I first looked at this cluster. I realized I was like house, and then it's like, oh, like this could be someone's house, or the remnants of what was, So yeah, I know, and that's deep stuff.
You've got a couple of like really little houses, and then you go further down, you've got some more living rooms. So it's a lot of history.
Okay, and down here, John actually mentioned this. He said this was one of his favorites. He really wanted to know where this was located.
Yes, I wish we had found an actual address for this.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of details. It's one of those things where you've got a lot of details but not a lot to work off of. So we
wish we knew who the people in the photographs were.
Yeah.
But, so for this one, my idea was to just get the same composition in the shot, and so I went down to a couple stores and ended up with this photo, which I really like because it's got a lot of the same parallels. Where it's got someone entering the frame, it's got the mode of transportation, it's got the open door with the signage, and then it's got the people hanging out front. So visually laid out, it's very similar.
Wow, I didn't even think about the wheel. Like, yeah, that's good.
I thought it was a really cool way to see how it has changed.
Yes, and then, okay, so this guy, I love him chilling, okay?
He seems to be a crowd favorite.
Oh, wow. And so where was he? Where was this?
This was actually in Centennial Olympic Park. Yeah.
The barricades kind of...
Yeah, they just had some sort of event, and they were... Most of the park was closed down, but over by the fountains there was some shade, and people hanging out, just enjoying their Saturday, and this was one of them.
So tell me, did you snap him and then tell him? Did you talk to him first?
Oh, I was just kind of walking around. Everyone, they see you with the camera, and they all get kind of wary, they smile and wave. But this guy, he had been taking a nap, actually. And when I turned my camera towards him, he kind of looked up, and we made eye contact, and sort of did a little wave, we nodded, I took a photo, and he just went back to sleep.
Very nice. Yeah, and then, when I was looking at this one, I saw the gentleman sitting, the child sitting. It was like, oh, the street looks underdeveloped.
Yeah? But see, the thing about this photo that I really liked was that it was all centered around people. The people are what made it interesting. So for this set of photos, I also wanted to focus on people as well, which is why all three of them capture three different kind of characters that you can find in Atlanta.
And so, tell me about this gentleman up here.
The gentleman up here, I had gone down to the city with my friends. This wasn't even one of the planned outings. This was just something that we had downtown for a project. And I saw him sort of like the radio and stuff, but he had it tied around his neck. And just like as he was sitting, he wasn't paying attention to anybody else. He was just in his zone. And I just thought it was such a cool idea.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was around his neck. So it's a radio.
It's something like that, yeah. Because he's got the antenna on the bottom, and he was listening, and
it's like a TV radio. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Got it. And then, this seems to be kind of like Woodruff Park area.
This was, I don't exactly remember where this was taken, but that one was actually, it was along the street. Yeah, it just happened to be one of those little areas where it's got the arch, gazebo type, and they're not actually looking at me, which I think is the coolest thing, because it looks like they are. But someone had just wheeled past me on a scooter, and he did some sort of swerve and made a really loud noise, and one of the ladies who were talking to each other whipped around to look at him, and I just happened to catch that exact moment.
Wow. Nice. Perfect timing.
Yeah,
perfect timing. And that's another great point about timing. And one of Kaylee's photos, I really like how she captured all the fog that dew in the morning. And she said it was like 6:30. Again, timing.
Because you can take the same photo.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, you can take the same photo in the same location and get completely different results just based on the time of day or the weather.
And the person.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate you giving us the total background and behind the scenes. We really appreciate you. Do you have any favorites outside of yours of any of the other?
Oh my gosh, they have so many awesome photos. I think my favorite one of Melody's is the book on the windowsill.
This was my favorite.
Yeah, because you look at it and you're like, this is timeless. I'm not sure when it was taken. It was so good. And then my favorite one of Kaylee's has to be on the wall, the one on the top left. And it's this city view, but you've got the person walking in the very bottom corner. And I think that it adds the contrast of the black and the white, the shadow, with the gray tones of the city. And then also, that person, a second later, and they would be out of frame. And so that moment capturing it is not such an interesting aspect.
Bringing back the timing.
Yes.
Thank you again, Ashley. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I didn't really even focus on the person walking. I was like just looking at the building.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming out.
Yes, thank you too. Have a good night.
You too.
That's okay, dude. I mean, you know my mom. Man walking that Ashley just mentioned to us. I totally did not see that the first time. I mentioned the basketball courts and never saw the person. I want to check in with our MC as well. I know that there was an update on our donation status, so I want to find out exactly what that is. I know. So Imani is our actual MC here at the event, guys. This is all of our digital supporters on Instagram and Facebook. I know you just did an update on your tour. Can you please tell us again?
We are at $1,370. I mentioned earlier, but these are tax deductible. Just throwing that out there for the people that actually do their taxes. Yeah, we're really excited about it, and it's happening really quickly.
Excellent.
Yeah. My parents got here. I was like, checkbook, card. Please donate.
Yeah, all the supporters. You guys too. Remember the link in the video, Instagram. You can click the link in the bio. Please feel free, donate as much or as little as you can. We greatly appreciate it. We really want to reach our goal this year.
And you can always donate whenever too. Don't feel under pressure to donate tonight.
We do have the perk of Newsmatch matching the donations now for December. So please feel within that time frame. Put us on your Christmas list. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you too, Imani. Thank you. Yes. Okay, all of our Facebook and Instagrammers, we are here with Miss Chelsea right now. Yes. Chelsea, we got a chance to speak with John. Please give us your insight. How are you enjoying the evening? Thank you for this third annual Bokeh Focus exhibit. Are you pleased?
I'm very pleased, y'all. This has been such a fun event to help put on with all of our student interns and our staff here at the Center for Sustainable Journalism. It's been really cool because I've seen Bokeh Focus really go from a student project many years ago to a living website and an Instagram, which y'all are all enjoying now, to this really fun exhibit, which we started 3 years ago. And here we are in this really awesome venue, donated to us by Pete here at Atlanta Art Solutions. And y'all, it's just been so much fun getting to see all these young people grow and flourish through this program, and also see the event grow, because we started out with less than 20 people at our first event, and last year we got more than 90, and this year we had over 100 people. So just thank you all so much for joining us tonight and for supporting us. And so yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. It's just been so exciting to see all of the work come together and really understand Rusty's thought process and creative flow, and then also see the students transition that into their work. So it's just been incredible to hear from them tonight, experience all of what you've seen tonight. So yeah, and I just also ask that you please give, because your giving tonight not only helps events like this happen, but helps student stories like you heard from Natalie and the other students tonight happen. So I just can't thank you all enough.
Yes, and thank you, Chelsea.
Yeah, thank you.
We thank you. And if you guys want to be featured on Bokeh Focus Instagram, don't forget to tag us at Bokeh_Focus. BOKEH_FOCUS. You can be featured. You can follow, stay abreast of everything that we have going on. Hopefully, we'll see you at the 4th annual Bokeh Focus exhibit. And thank you again, Chelsea.
Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate it, y'all.
Yes, this has been such a great event. Yes, I was able to catch you. I try not to interrupt conversations, so thank you so much for being willing to kind of share your thoughts. So is there any one particular artist or even a favorite Rusty photo that you have? Okay, let's go over to it.
Close enough to like see what their expressions are like. Like they're still like having fun. They don't really care. They don't have a lot of money. Like, have fun and make do with what they have.
Do you think any one particular young photographer really captured or remade Rusty's original?
The vibes is faster. All the melodies, like urban stuff. Like she did all the tell their expressions, like what their stories. I feel like that one a lot too.
Yes. And after I talked with her about these photos, I saw, I started really seeing the comparison how we see people. I was like, oh, okay. And then kind of how they're looking away and kind of focused on other things. Yeah, so do you have a favorite Ashley photo? Yeah, take us to that one. Right, exactly, like a side table or very interesting. Yeah, also very I'm happy to be a part as well. And thank you so much. What's your name again? Madison, Danielle. Thank you, Madison. I appreciate your input. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying. Again, if you have any questions for any of the artists or even Rusty's family, I'm going to see if I can track some of them down before the evening is over. But again, please support. You can follow us at CS Journalism and also Bokeh_Focus. And I'd love to hear from you guys too. If you have a favorite art piece that you've seen this evening, please let us know. Let us know what you think. We'll actually go back around the room and show you guys each individual photo again. And if you're just joining us, you'll be able to get the full experience as well. Oh, this right here. Okay, and so I think I spotted Pete, who is the owner of Atlanta Art Solutions, and I heard he's into giving tours. So I'm gonna go see if we can actually get a tour of the venue outside of our photography exhibit space.
Would you like to give money?
I'm giving time at the moment. Yes, I'm with all of our Instagram and Facebook supporters. So I am giving them their instruction on how they can support us via the link in the bio. So hopefully a lot of those transactions are coming in as well, in addition to what we're having experienced here and in our exhibit space. I wanted to speak with Pete to see if we could get a tour. I heard he likes to give tours. Okay.
I love the earrings.
Thank you, Atlanta. You know, I'm in Bobby and you think.
And I just heard they're going to start making Coke in plastic bottles from recycled ocean-covered plastic.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I know they are using some environmentally friendly.
30 years
Well, especially if you
with that
supplied most of
Coca-Cola.
it.
I'm sorry.
We're being flogged here.
Yeah.
Be nice to our local people. We're glad they're doing their best.
Yes. This
What
is
are we
all
talking about, Danielle?
So,
Special project assistant. You work with John?
I do.
He's
in
my
Chelsea.
neighbor.
Oh, is
That's
he?
why I'm here.
Oh, thank you so much for supporting.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Yes. I'm hoping you're using a camera I donated to you guys last year. It's a Nikon D300. Anybody been using that?
Oh,
It's
nice.
only 13 megapixels, no video. Sorry.
Okay.
2 lenses. Still pretty cool though.
I'm sure
I got
they're
a little
pretty
light.
cool.
It was nice. I couldn't figure out what to do with it. I just used my iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. And I love your pants. I had to mention it.
Oh,
Yes.
have you already met your host?
No.
Peter.
Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you for supporting us and having this amazing venue. I actually heard that you like. Yeah, awesome. I heard that you like to give tours. I was wondering if we could get.
I don't like to.
You don't like
but
to?
I will.
Well, we would greatly appreciate it.
Sure, be happy to.
Thank you so much.
It's a mess back there because we're a working business that stopped work at 5 o'clock today and just dropped everything where we left it to get out of the way so that this could happen.
And we greatly appreciate it.
You know how I got involved in this whole thing?
How?
I was on Walter, the guy that was just here's front porch.
Okay.
We're old neighbors. He's neighbors with John. I'm sitting there having a conversation with Walter, and John comes up on the porch and says, this is 2 years ago. He says, the people that were going to host our show told us that their gallery's not available to us, and we don't have any time to find another place. I don't know what we're going to do. And Walter says, don't you have a gallery, Pete? I'm like, yeah, kind of do. And so then John came over, and then, so we did it last year, and we did it again this year.
Nice.
So if I wouldn't have been on Walter's front porch, shooting the breeze, at the exact minute that John came up saying,
Oh my God, and thank Walter too.
Yes,
Again.
Walter is the glue.
so the universe kind of made this happen.
Yes.
And I've enjoyed it. It's been fun, and I really like the Rusty Miller
Yes.
photographs.
Yes.
I can't wait till the coffee table book comes out.
Ooh, I didn't know that was
I
happening.
want it to be big, about that thick.
Yes.
550 images is what they found in his old back, vault.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I've definitely enjoyed the photos and the recreations, the new ideas.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Great up and coming photographers for sure. And I told them, I know with the GIS and the geographical finding, the locations, a lot of the artists here did have addresses, on the photos that they took. So that was really, in the years to come, exactly, they're going to help us out.
I would do that for free, just for fun, as you can see from all my old Atlanta maps and stuff. I love that stuff.
Oh, wow.
And going and reading the Georgia Digital Library has just catalogs of old photographs, aerial photos, old newspapers, everything. So anybody that's really interested in history, Atlanta history, Georgia Digital Library.
Wow, old aerials. I think that's nice.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you for that tip.
Georgia Digital Library. But I gotta warn you, you'll get hooked. It's like eating potato chips. Oh, hey, look at this link.
I believe you. I'm already like, my mind's going. Yes. Oh, cool. Well, when do you think we can get our tour started?
Right now.
All right.
Ready to go?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, we'll start in here,
Oh,
and then we'll go that way.
Thank you so much. Thank you too.
Like the games where you
Horses in this space, and then we store stuff here, and then a few times a year we do something like this. So this is our gallery.
Alright, that's such a good sign.
Everything that's usually here is thrown in there, but this is our digital capture studio, and so we do all of our digital photography work in there.
Nice.
Anyway, this is where we actually do our thing. They needed a podium for this event, and at about 3 o'clock this afternoon they said, we need a podium and we don't have one. Does anybody know anybody that has a podium that we can get real quick? I said, I'll just make you one. And I would have stained it, except for the stain would have stank up the room because it takes a little while for the smell to mellow out.
Wow.
So anyway, I built this, so,
Oh my goodness. So you just have this available?
We have everything available.
Oh my goodness.
And so you see, we do a lot of picture framing. Of course, there's picture frames there waiting. Everything in various stages of getting worked on. Like I said, we were working right up until 5 o'clock. We just kind of dropped everything and got out of the way to have this little event.
Wow.
So then here is. Here's this gigantic piece that is 5 foot by 10 foot,
wow.
and it's going to be a gigantic stretch canvas mural.
Oh yeah.
We're one of the few shops in Atlanta that has what it takes to put this, to get it stretched and hung.
How long does it take?
15 minutes, 20.
Because you're a professional.
Can you smell the paint?
Yes.
That's one of the things that I like about these is when you can really still smell the paint. It's so fresh.
Yeah. So is this like this is like a custom piece here that you guys are doing framing for?
Yeah, we're framing it. Yeah. So that is just a piece of art, as everything is.
Yes.
So simple as that. Just picture framing. And then machines, you know, everything does something different.
That's nice. That's then and now. That is the perfect interpretation.
The sublime tape down there.
Yeah. 8 tracks. You probably don't remember 8 tracks.
Exactly.
You used to have to take a pack of matches and jam up under there to keep them from dragging.
Wow.
Yeah, they were the worst.
I definitely remember cassettes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And all of this is custom made.
Is that this building that's like downtown?
I don't know.
That looks like the old building downtown where they filmed the. That's like near Forsyth.
It's called Gator Board, and it's laminated.
Over near where the Greyhound station is.
Big.
Where they filmed
I don't know.
Walking Dead.
This artist, this photographer does a lot of traveling, so it could be anywhere.
Yeah, I love the color.
Yeah, but all these big pieces, these are all his work. And it's, I mean, you're looking at the backside now because we can't take a chance of something hitting the front. That's why these are all faced to the wall.
Yes.
But all of this is super custom work. You know, these are not picture frame molding that you can buy at any frame shop. We make it all in-house. And see all the materials. So when I needed to build a podium, I just grabbed a piece of this right here, and I came back here.
Oh wow, this is the wood shop.
We really gotta watch this because I mean we make a huge mess and we come in on the weekends and clean it up.
I love
it.
it.
Isn't this neat? And
Oh,
so
wow.
so all the wood is stained different colors. You see that beveled edge right
that's
there?
beautiful.
And then this is gonna all end up being black. And this piece, we're building it for ourselves, just for fun, because sometimes we like to make things just to see what our machines can do. And you know, we got a little bit of artist in us. And
You
so
deal with enough of it.
So we make things like this sometimes just for fun. And I'll probably put it out front and put some kind of a little price tag on it, you know, and you know, see, and then we'll make another one.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, I always loved art and shop. And then look at this. All these years later, what do I do? Art and shop.
Yes.
And I never went to college, so I beat the system. Yeah, I never had to study or anything like that.
Oh my goodness.
And so then all these machines, everything does different things. Like that machine right there. Bevels edges, and so you see, and then applies color. So here's a piece.
Oh wow.
And so that machine bevels the edge and applies the color, and there's all the different colors of materials that we use. So it's just a bunch of machines and materials.
Yes.
And this is where things get real tricky.
So tell me, how did you learn shop? Was that in high school or family?
No. When I was in 7th grade, we had shop. And I walked in there and I could see the machines and I could smell the wood, and it was just like Burr Rabbit getting thrown into the briar patch. I'm like, this is cool, man. I hated school and I thought it was awesome. So all the way from 7th grade until my senior year of high school, I took every shop class that I could take. And then after high school, I got a job in a cabinet making shop where I really learned how to use the materials and work with wood, but I didn't want to build cabinets. I wanted to do things that were a little more artistic. And then slowly that evolved into picture framing, and then, you know, one thing leads to another. That's just kind of how the world
Now podiums.
Yeah, or whatever.
Exactly.
So here's, you know, these machines, you know, laminate things, and then I don't know if y'all know who this artist is, Penley. So
I see the flowers though. I see the vase. That's nice.
It's insane how much this guy gets for his art. And this better not end up on TV or anything, because, you know, he's sitting there saying this guy's an act. And but he you know, his artist is in demand. We do all of his framing through the gallery that represents him. And so that's, so we get to see all of his work.
Wow.
And this piece is probably a $3,500 painting. And it's going to end up going into this picture frame.
Nice. So yeah, kids, you can learn shop, you can be a great artist. There's many outcomes to life.
You know what I say? Do what you want to do. Because if life is one day at a time, and if every single day you're doing something that you want to do, then when you get to the end, you did what you want to do.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just do what you want to do. You know, I have a nephew who he actually works here, and he's 29 years old. He never went to college or anything like that, and he used to worry a little bit about his future. I'm like, don't worry about a thing. Just get up every day and go to work and do something, and you'll be fine. It'll all work out. Don't worry about anything.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing to worry about. Just every day, get up and get dressed and walk out the door. It'll happen.
Wow.
We'll see if I'm right.
Yeah, master words
I
from
just didn't
T.
want him to worry about stuff. Why worry?
No, I mean, worrying is definitely not good. So that is excellent advice. I mean, I think it's easier said than done, but I think it's wonderful if you can really embody that and live by it.
Yeah. Wait till this gets framed. That's gonna be cool.
Wow.
Art Deco.
I like peace, strength, unity, love. Wow, that is very nice.
That's for a real neat lady. So this is really gonna suit where she lives and what she does. Just got to find the time to get around and doing something with it.
Do you have clientele outside of Atlanta too? Do you do a lot of out of state?
Not much.
Really?
It's mostly, local.
Wow.
Not only just Metro Atlanta, but in town. I mean, we are where we are because this is where all the art and photography and galleries and everything happens.
Yeah.
We're right in, it's called the West Midtown Arts District.
Okay.
Is what they're calling us these days. But I have worked within 2 miles of right here since 1986.
Wow.
33 years I've worked within 2 miles of right here, basically doing this.
Wow.
Never had to get a real job. So that concludes our tour.
Yeah, thank you so much, V. I really, really appreciate the tour. I appreciate you sponsoring the event, the 3rd annual Bokeh Focus, and I'm sure we'll see each other again next year.
I'm hoping to be here, and if I am, the doors will be open to you, Danielle.
Thank
nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you too.
Likewise. Thank you again. We're going to see how many guests we still have out here.
I'm just wondering if there's any food left.
So I'm going to have to flip the camera and get you guys using the photo booth. Yes. We got to all have fun together. Okay. All right, let's see. Nice. Do you guys like it? All right, share. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We'll do one last loop around with everyone, and then we will close out this evening. I really appreciate you guys sticking in with us. If you came in from the beginning, if you came in the middle, if you've been with us the whole time, thank you so much for watching, for supporting. please, between now and December, Newsmatch will match it dollar for dollar. So we really ask that you help us take advantage of them supporting the Center for Sustainable Journalism as well as Bokeh Focus. Again, let's take a final look around, and I hope to see you guys next year. Okay, awesome. I'm so glad. We really enjoyed it. We have our viewers who we're about to sign off with. I'm glad you guys were able to stay warm. It is a little chilly here tonight, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting Bokeh Focus and the Center for Sustainable Journalism. We have a special thank you to Pete, who you guys met, and he gave us the awesome tour. Thank you for sponsoring the venue. Thank you to Matt with Resurgence Printing for all of the awesome images we were able to see. And thank you as well to Susan and Elizabeth for helping organize Rusty Miller's photos. That was a huge part of this year's theme, Atlanta Then and Now. So we were able to see those then photos by Rusty Miller from the 1950s and 1960s, and we were able to see Melody, Lauren, Kaylee and Ashley's photos. So we're just very thankful for all of the photographers, for all of you viewing, for all of you donating. Remember that you still have time to do so via the link in the Facebook video and the bio Instagram. You guys feel free to donate as much or as little. I can't stress that enough. Newsmatch is matching every dollar for dollar, so we really appreciate anything that you can do to help us out, to support events like this, to support students, and to support your fellow creatives. Thank you again. My name is Danielle St. Bill. I am the Special Projects Assistant for the Center for Sustainable Journalism, and we hope you enjoyed this exhibit this evening, and we hope that you guys tune in for the 4th annual Bokeh Focus photography exhibit. Have a great night.